The EU says very good progress has been made in talks with Iran on implementing a nuclear deal that was agreed in November. And Tehran itself insists all outstanding issues have been resolved. But those positive signals have been counterbalanced by an internal row across the Atlantic. The White House says senators who support a bill proposing further sanctions risk pushing America into war. RT's Marina Portnaya explains.
It was just a few months ago inside the United Nations headquarters where the presidents of Iran and the U.S. laid groundwork for new and positive diplomatic relations. However, the historic success achieved over the past 4 months may soon be significantly compromised, if not destroyed, by America's own lawmakers. According to reports, 59 U.S. senators are now backing a new package of unilateral sanctions aimed to increase pressure on Iran for its nuclear program. This means that the Senate is just one vote away from the 60 needed to pass most legislation with the House of Representatives, which has already shown strong support for economic pressure against Tehran. According to reports, the legislation would blacklist several Iranian industrial sectors and threaten banks and companies around the world with being banned from the U.S. market if they help Iran export any more oil. Now, the provisions would only take effect if Tehran violates the 6-month interim deal or lets it expire without a comprehensive nuclear agreement. Now, U.S. President Barack Obama has vowed to veto the bill if it makes it to Congress. But the problem is, if the Senate actually achieves 67 votes, it can override a presidential veto. The Obama administration says additional economic restrictions could threaten a historic diplomatic opportunity with Iran that's been cementing over the past few months. Let's remember, in November, world powers reached an interim deal with Tehran over its nuclear program, and negotiations on a final agreement are still underway. Not only will more sanctions compromise the success that's already been made, but the White House says it will ultimately make a potential war with Tehran all the more likely.